Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is That Cologne Guy, bringing you, for my very first episode, a top 20. In this list, it's the top 20 colognes of all time, in my opinion, and it's really directed towards those guys who have kind of a limited budget and who are not necessarily concerned about seasons or occasions, and more concerned with just smelling good and looking for a little feedback and review. That's what I'm going to do today, is just give you that. So I have a list of top 20, and I have two honorable mentions to start off with. The first one is L'Homme by Yves Saint Laurent, and the only reason why it is an honorable mention is because of longevity issues. The smell is fantastic, actually. The smell would put it easily in the top 10. It's a ginger, masculine smelling, but it just doesn't last on my skin very long at all. In fact, I think I got like maybe 2 hours on it at the most. The second honorable mention I got is Obsession for Men by Calvin Klein. And the reason why it is an honorable mention is because it is not the most versatile. This one is a dated smell, and it is an 80s powerhouse. If you like a lot of cinnamon, you'll love this. Spicy. But I do admit that it's not for everybody. This isn't a blind buy. It garnered a lot of compliments, but I don't know if I see somebody in their 20s or 30s wearing this, and just for that reason alone, I decided to put it as an honorable mention. Number 20 is Yves Night Flight. This one is number 20 for many reasons. Makes the top 20 because I like the fact that it's original. Not a lot of people have it. I also like the fact that it is a freshie. It's citrus, but it lasts a long time. So, and then the third thing is it's inexpensive. So it's kind of the perfect situation for like a summer, spring fragrance where you're looking for something that is fresh, citrusy, and doesn't cost a lot and lasts a long time. So you're going to get 6 to 8 hours out of this. It is youthful. I think I see more like a high school, college guy wearing this. Yves Night Flight comes in at number 20. Number 19 is over here, and it is Kenneth Cole Signature. This is another one that I bought as a blind buy, and I got it really, really cheap. We were at a department store, and they were having a closing sale. So like everything was 70% off. And right when I was going through the lane, I just grabbed it. And this did not disappoint. And what I would say is I don't know about longevity because I don't have a bottle yet, and I'm going to test that later. But unless longevity is really, really bad, this would easily climb up the charts for me. And I was happily surprised by this blind buy. Kenneth Cole Signature. Number 18 is one that's been discontinued, unfortunately, and that is Mahogany Woods by Bath & Body Works. Do not be turned off by the fact that it's Bath & Body Works. If you can get your hands on this, absolutely buy this, because it has been discontinued, but I found it in an outlet store, a Bath & Body outlet, and grabbed it. And, you know, for under 20 bucks at the outlet, you can't beat this for a 3.4 100 milliliter. This is a great bottle. It is a combination of vanilla, woods, and I guess kind of a rum smell, and maybe makeup. I don't know about that though. I think it's the first three: vanilla, rum, and woods. This, to me, my daughter says that this smells like a Rollo McFlurry, and actually it does. It doesn't really give it justice, but it smells a lot like a Rollo McFlurry. Very sweet, and as I said, don't be turned off by the fact that it's Bath & Body Works. Very, very quality fragrance, and that is at number 18. Number 17 for me is one that also is known to be kind of a mature scent. I won't say it's an 80s powerhouse because I think it was 1970s when it came out, actually. A very strong smelling woods, masculine, long-lasting, rugged scent. This is not for the faint of heart. And I don't think I would have bought this normally on my own, but I got it as a gift, and I liked it so much that I went ahead and bought the 200 milliliter bottle, and it was under $20. It is mature, and I would recommend it for someone over 35 or 40. but very masculine, classic, cheap, great. I was happily surprised, and I get a lot of compliments on this one. This would easily make my top 5 most complimented. Very surprised by this. Halston Z14, and that is at number 17. Number 16 is another one. This one's a limited edition, and this one it's Armani Code Sport Athlete. So there's Armani Code, then there's Armani Code Sport, and then there's Armani Code Sport Athlete. So this one has kind of a long name. It's a limited edition, and if you're looking for something that smells like a mojito, if you're looking for a mojito vibe, this is absolutely what you're looking for. For spring and summer, it's perfect. But it could easily be for all year round. Some people have said that they have longevity issues with this. I get at least 6 hours. I didn't have longevity issues with this. If you can find this bottle, grab it. It's kind of like the mahogany woods, I mean, if you see these two, get them because they're going fast. I wish that they would put this out as a regular flanker, but I don't think they're going to, sadly. That is number 16. Number 15 is Dolce Gabbana Poro. Now, this one here smells kind of like baby oil, actually. And if you notice, this sticker, if it has a sticker on it, that means it's the original formulation. I just got rid of the most recent formulation. I had that one, and that one was has a little bit less tobacco. So the original one has a little bit more tobacco, and then the most recent one is the one that smells a lot like baby oil, although this does too. I don't know if it actually lists chamomile in it, but it smells a lot like chamomile. And this one is a crowd pleaser. This one is one that I don't think anyone would dislike. It lasts a long time. It does quite well as far as a scent cloud. And I like it. If you're looking for something that is extremely versatile, masculine, classic, not dated though, you really can't go wrong with any formulation of Dolce Gabbana Poro. Okay, number 14, we have Dolce. What top 20 list would not have this? This is another one that it sells well. It's slightly unisex. It has a yuzu note in it, which I absolutely love. If you're looking for a freshie that is citrus smelling, unique, and lasts a long time, this is so easy to recognize. I know you'll say that in the comment box, but I mean, when you think of colognes where you could smell when somebody walks by, and you can immediately recognize what it is, this one has to be up there because as soon as I smell this, I know what it is. It has a very distinct smell to it, and frankly, I like it better on my skin than I actually do just smelling it. Number 13 is a surprise for you guys. Number 13 is one that I did not expect to make my list, that's for sure. I was out on vacation, and I ran out of some cologne, so I had to just get something really quick for a vacation for like 2 weeks. And I read online that this was really good, and I have to say it's off the charts. This is Axe, okay? I am not the target audience for Axe, but this is Dark Temptation. It has a chocolate note. It's very sweet. It could last longer. It doesn't last super long, but for the price tag, this is excellent. If you're a high school, college guy, older obviously because I wear it, then you can't go wrong with this. And Dark Temptation is a hidden gem. For those of you who would say I would never wear Axe, I probably agree, with one exception though. This is just great stuff. Dark Temptation, high recommend. Actually, this is a number 13 on my top 20 list. Number 12 is one I recently purchased. If you're looking for a Christmas scent, something for the winter, something that's spicy, then I cannot recommend this enough. This is Man in Black by Bulgari. I am not a Spice Bomb fan. I don't like Spice Bomb, don't care for it. Yet I love this stuff. Longevity is great, and the scent cloud on this is fantastic. I get lots of compliments on this, and that's like 4 or 5, 6 hours into the fragrance. I've had a lot of problems actually with Bulgari scents when it comes to longevity, but this is not one of them. High recommend, and comes in at number 12. Number 11 is kind of I guess I want to say this is the most unique one on the list. This is not a blind buy. It's not common. It's not super popular, and it's certainly something that you either absolutely love or you do not. It is a cinnamon clove balm, and it's called Costume National pour Homme. There we go. There's the bottle. I'll put that there. Costume National pour Homme. This bottle is unique, and the juice is unique as well. Very strong smelling. I would say this: if you guys have problems with longevity and you're looking for something that is strong, lasts a long time, and is very unique, then you should at least consider this. It's certainly not a blind buy. Definitely a fall, winter scent, heavily spiced, and not a lot of people know about it. Great. Costume National pour Homme. Okay, now on to the top 10. We have, with Amouage being so expensive, I didn't know which one to buy, and I didn't want to blind buy because they're so pricey. So I bought a sampler pack, and in the sampler pack, one easily came out as my favorite, no doubt, which is Jubilation 25, and it's in Roman numerals, so it looks like XXV. Jubilation 25 is a combination of fruit and woods and incense, and it lasts. If you've never had an Amouage, they last a long time, and this one was clearly the gold medal for me. I would buy this if it weren't so incredibly expensive. If I can find it, discounted for relatively cheap, I will buy a bottle. But until then, it just has to be number 10, and it just has to be part of the sampler pack. Can't afford them. Jubilation 25 by Amouage. Number 9 is one that's very popular, but what's unique about this one, this is Burberry Touch. And what's unique about this one is it's very sweet because it has violet leaf, yet it's also very masculine. And on top of it, what I like about it is it stays close to the skin but lasts a long time. So if you're the kind of person that's looking for a nice cologne that doesn't project too much, then Burberry Touch is great because the scent cloud is like maybe 2 feet, but the longevity is excellent. So you're looking at easily 6 hours on this. And this is very, very sweet, yet very masculine. Great one, easily worthy of a top 10 choice. Now, the next one, number 8, is Gentleman Only by Givenchy. And Gentleman Only was interesting because I bought a cologne once and I ended up swapping it because I didn't like it at all. I bought it on a blind buy. I didn't like it at all, so I put it on a swap thread in Fragrantica, and I was able to swap that out for this. And I just said, it can't be any worse than the other one. I just didn't care for the other one. It had rose in it, and I'm not a big fan of rose. So he sent me this. This has birchwood, and Givenchy Gentleman Only is, I don't want to say the perfect office scent, but it's a great office scent, I think. It's safe. It's a crowd pleaser. It's very popular with good reason. It's another one that's relatively sweet. It has good, I wouldn't say great longevity, but it has good longevity. And this one shot up the list for me because I recently got it, but it's already at number 8, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's higher in the future. Gentleman Only by Givenchy. Number 7 gets the best fragrance yet worst marketing and worst bottle award. I do not care for the bottle, and I also don't like the marketing that they use for Invictus. But Invictus by Paco Rabanne is excellent juice. It lasts a long time. I like it more than 1 million. I'm not a big 1 million fan. When I first saw this, I didn't think I would like it. But I smelled it at a department store, and I thought, wow, this is really, really good. Then I got a sample of it. It lasted a long time on my skin. Look past the bottle. and look past the marketing and give this thing a chance. Paco Rabanne Invictus at number 7. Number 6 is one that I've definitely had multiple bottles for, and that is Chrome by Bizarro. The critique on Chrome is that, well, it smells like Windex, and it does smell like Windex a little bit. I do admit that. It's an aquatic, it's freshy, citrus, lasts a long time. It has a very crisp masculine quality that I like about it, and it's going to stay in my rotation. I know it's popular, whatever. I don't care. I like it a lot. You can get. I got this as a tester for a very, very inexpensive price. I mean, I think it was like $25, $30, and this is a 3.4 100 milliliter. This is like my 3rd bottle, and it's not my signature scent, but it's very, very close. This one is in L'Homme by Yves Saint Laurent and Dolce Gabbana Poro, probably the most versatile. I mean, when couldn't you wear this? I can't think of a reason when you wouldn't wear this. This is just a great scent, and if the worst thing you can say is that it's a safe scent, I'm okay with that. Chrome coming in at number 6. Top 5. For the number 5, I only have the deodorant stick for it because I just recently ran out, used all the juice up in the bottle. And this is Eternity Aqua by Calvin Klein. Now, one critique about this one or limitation is that it smells very high schooly, college, and people say, oh, it's a great one to start out with. Eternity Aqua to me is a great fragrance for any age and for any occasion. The only reason why it's not actually higher than 5 is because you will have longevity issues with this. If they ever put out an Eternity Aqua Extreme version, then it could easily go up to number 1 for me. The cologne itself will last you about 4 to 6 hours. I would say 4 to 6 at the most. And that's unfortunate because it smells so great. Eternity Aqua coming in at number 5. And number 4 is over here. And this one is another one for the marketing scheme wasn't my thing. It's an MP3 player, play. Givenchy Play Intense is a chocolatey, sweet fragrance that lasts a long time. And I don't know. I came across it once. I thought, oh, I'll smell it. And we like it for 2 reasons. Number 1, in our house, we like it because it came out in the same year and month as when our daughter was born. But more importantly, is this is just excellent juice. I mean, outstanding. It lasts a long time and projects well. And any age group, I love everything about this, and especially the fact that it has a good scent cloud to it. Givenchy Play Intense. Give this one a chance. Number 3 is Pure Malt, and number 3 is this is the one that was supposedly aged in like Scotch casks, and this one is by Thierry Mugler, and this is Pure Malt. Pure Malt is, if you're looking for a boozy vibe, then I would say look no further, because this thing is perfect for the nighttime, a date scent, club scent, and I would definitely go with this. This is one of the few times where I went out and I bought it based on the hype, and it actually exceeded the hype. I mean, I heard it was great. I knew it was going to be great. I found it at a store once. I thought, oh, I'm here, I'll just grab it. But not only did it meet my expectations, but surpassed them. This is definitely worthy of a top 3 choice. And if I wanted to do a video where I would show like my nighttime scents, date scents, or club scents, then this would be number 1 for me, hands down. Number 2 is Acqua di Gio Assemblee. This is the newer version of Acqua di Gio. It's the Eau de Parfum, and it is kind of like a more mature version of Acqua di Gio. If you like a fresh scent, Acqua di Gio, and you're looking for something a little bit more sophisticated, then this is the one you want. I originally bought Chanel Allure Eau Extreme. Chanel Allure Sport Eau Extreme, and I got like an hour and a half longevity on it. So I returned it, and I got this instead. And I am so glad that I did, because this really is practically the perfect juice, in my opinion. Some people say they get a fish vibe. I don't get that, or rotten egg or egg vibe. I don't get anything like that. Fantastic longevity. Just about the perfect cologne. And there's only one thing that can beat it, because this is number 2. And can you guess what number 1 would be? Number 1 would, of course, be the original. You know what? I know people say that it's the ex-boyfriend cologne, or they say it's the do you really want to smell like everyone else cologne, or do you want to say it's dated, it's so 90s. I don't care. Acqua di Gio is my number 1 and will probably always be number 1. As you can tell by the bottle, this is I think a 10 or 14 ounce bottle. This is a 400 milliliter, 13.5 fluid ounce bottle, and I'll probably burn through it in, I don't know, a year and a half or something. So this is excellent stuff. I know it's the number 1 seller in the U.S., and so a lot of people say it's just too popular, it's too this, too that. When I look for a cologne, I don't care if it's popular or not popular, what notes it has. If it lasts long and smells great, I get it. And this is my all-time favorite, and probably always will be. So there you have it. The top 20 list. I tried to include some things that were very easily to purchase, some things that were inexpensive, some things that were unique and kind of hard to find, and I've tried to include just a little bit of everything for you. But that should give you an idea, if you're just starting out in the hobby, of 20 that, for different reasons, make it on my list of all-time greats. All right, now I have a guest on my first episode, and she is a YouTuber. She has her own channel and at That Music Girl, and this is my daughter, Natalia, and here we have her.
Hi!
So this is That Music Girl, and what she's going to do is, out of all these colognes, she's going to give kind of like an Olympic medal for her choice, which is honorable mention, bronze medal, silver medal, and then gold medal.
Okay.
All right?
I got this.
So which one is the honorable mention?
Honorable mention. Okay. I'm going to say Acqua di Gio.
Okay. Acqua di Gio is your honorable mention. It's 4th place. No medal, but you like it quite a bit.
I like it quite a bit. It would make, 4th place, yeah.
Okay. And now, let's give the bronze medal out.
This, I would think it would be Obsession, and I always smell it, and I just feel wonderful. It's just really, really good. I like it.
That one definitely is complimented. You like that one, don't you? Mm-hmm. So that's the bronze medal, right? Okay.
This is going to have to be the silver medal. I mean, I like the bottle, and I like the scent. The one thing that I really don't like is how it sprays out. Maybe if you press that button right there, it would spray out in your face, which means that your eyes would start burning.
Yeah, the sprayer and the bottle alone. You have to hold it, and then your finger kind of rests up against the bottle, right? Mm-hmm. You can see here. See it? And then when you spray, you have to kind of lift your finger. It's odd. I don't like anything about the bottle or the sprayer, but the juice is good. And it gets a silver medal for you. Mm-hmm. Okay, now, gold medal.
Is Gabbana Intense. I love this stuff. I like its commercial.
Make sure there we go.
I like its commercial. I like the smell. I like the bottle. I just love everything about it. It just says, "Hi, I'm awesome."
It does. It does.
It really is wonderful.
Gold medal.